child, y'all, it's retrograde. Now, y'all know if I had to start the live with y'all, it's retrograde. That's all I got to say. Y'all, I never bring out, girl, I don't bring it out, y'all. Woo, but retrograde. Woo, retrograde, y'all. That's all I can say. Okay, let's get into the energy, y'all. Whew. All right, y'all. Today begins retrograde. All right. Now, the thing about this retrograde, though, is actually a little different, y'all. This retrograde is the calm. All right. It's the calm, it's the clearing of the chaos, right? So while it is retrograde, it's not like the other retrogrades where you need to do anything, right? You don't need to do anything, y'all, with this retrograde. You need to actually not do anything, right? So this is like the calm before the storm, like it's the clearing, y'all. All right, so of course we know the little things will take place during retrograde, like, glitches in your stuff and, travel delays and all of that, right? But the main thing is, y'all, this is just a shift, right? This is more shifting of the energy because the moon is shifting into my sign, y'all. What's that? Leo. All right, moon is shifting into Leo, y'all. That's going to take place at about 3:17, or that already did at about 3:17 a.m. So that's that passion though, y'all. So that's when you get that Leo energy, but then the moon is gonna oppose Pluto at 11:04. So it's kind of like that struggle energy, and that's why I'm calling it like the calm clearing of the chaos, right? Because it is retrograde, but it's nothing that you need to do in this retrograde. So of course you may, get a touch of drama and, some things that you may be passionate about. But honestly, the energy is actually good, y'all. It's good, right? Because it gives, like, the universe is giving you permission to really have deep heartfelt conversations, right? So that's why I was saying with this particular retrograde as of right now, right? You don't have to be I want to say suspicious, y'all, but cautious, right, in the energy, because it's a retrograde of clearing, right? Calm, right? Clearing the chaos, right? So we're going to get into this energy, y'all. I'm going to start with the Moonology deck. All right, but that's what's taking place. So if you want to have those deep, y'all, heartfelt conversations that you've been putting off, all right, or maybe you just need to journal it, right? If you're not talking to people, right? If you ever wanted to have a conversation with your mother and you feel like you cannot have that conversation, journal it, right? Journal it. Because let me tell you, the universe, y'all, is delivering the message. Hello, right? The universe is delivering the message. So you don't have to be like, oh, okay, well, if I don't have this conversation, then it's not gonna happen. No, even if you gotta journal the conversation, y'all have it, right? 777. All right, it's 721. Y'all know I just be doing numbers and shit, right? 777. So what I'm hearing is this, y'all, right? Make sure that even if you can't have the conversation with the person, even if you journal it down, this is retrograde, y'all. The universe is going to deliver that message, all right? I got 18 people watching. Can you give the video a thumbs up? All right, y'all. So today is that first day of retrograde, right? So let me tell you, another thing in this energy, though, is finalization, y'all, of relationships, right? So if you've been holding on to a relationship, child, and you don't know if you're supposed to be in that relationship and you don't know if that relationship is going anywhere, have the conversation, y'all. This retrograde is about clearing the chaos. And that's the chaos of your mind, girl. That is the chaos of your mind, right? So we don't care about what other people dealing with, y'all. You're coming to clear the chaos of your own mind. So if you need to have a conversation, then have the conversation. All right, that could be a conversation with your children. All right, a conversation with a loved one. All right, but whatever it is, the final decision, y'all, right, is perfect. Right? And then let me tell you, it's also perfect, y'all, for reconnecting. And that's why I say this energy in retrograde is a little different, right? Because this energy is also facilitating reconnections, y'all. So it could have been a misunderstanding, right? Maybe you and your person, have you ever thought about this, queens, right? Perhaps you and your person were separated so that y'all both could learn y'all lessons. And what y'all really just be doing, y'all, is projecting on each other the lessons that y'all supposed to be learning individually. And that's what keeps y'all in separation longer. Yeah. That's the download I got this morning when I was in my tub, y'all, taking my spiritual bath. God say perhaps, right, if you change, right, or the divine feminine collective change their perspective of who they are, then you'll realize that all this separation stuff is a mindset anyway, because you control the union. All you doing is learning your lessons. But instead of you learning your lessons, you begin to project your fears onto him because you fear he ain't learning his. So now you over here talking about he ain't learning, he ain't learning. This could even be your children, right? They ain't learning. They just never gonna get it, right? It can be your job. This job ain't gonna never work out. It's never gonna be what I want it to be. What is that projection all the way around? Stop playing, y'all. Let's get into this energy, y'all. If y'all liking the live, like the live then. Hell, all right. If you liking the live, then like the live. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. I'm live every morning for your daily guidance, y'all. I start about 7:15. All right. Then I'm live on TikTok Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because my TikTok lives be all the way live. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this energy. Today is the first day of Mercury retrograde. All right. Everything in your life is deepening. All right. So you got to understand your love life, right, at a deeper level. You got to understand your relationships at a deeper level. You might even get some information, y'all, that you don't even want to get. All right. Because that's what's been taking place in the readings, right? So when I'm going to begin posting the readings, y'all, that I've been channeling over the last 2 days, and it's been exposure, y'all, like straight exposure, but it's nothing that you've done. It's the karmics, y'all. The karmics are now being exposed. They getting hell, y'all. Oh, y'all, I'm hearing that old song. Somebody, grandma, I'm catching hell. Oh, I've been catching hell, something like that. Y'all, I'm hearing an old song. I'm catching hell. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. I don't know whose song that is. But yes, girl, they catching hell. Let me drink my coffee, y'all. Welcome to the live, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into the Moonology deck. All right, see what we need to know most at this time. All right, let's get into the energy, y'all. All right. What do we need to know at this time? All right. First day of Mercury retrograde. And we've been in the pre-shadows anyway, y'all. That's why it's been coming up in the messages that I've been channeling. All right. It says, have faith in your dreams. Absolutely. See, I told you, this isn't horrible retrograde energy, y'all. This is retrograde that is calm and is clearing the chaos, so it'll allow you to continue to have faith in your dreams, right? Having faith in your dreams means that, yeah, we in retrograde, but what that got to do with me? Right? When you show up to the universe and you set the energy of your life, then you know retrograde ain't got nothing to do with me, right? Like that's the point I'm in, y'all. When you are fully awakened and you are conscious, then you realize what's taking place, but you also understand that you control the energy around you. You are the master alchemist of your own life. So you be in retrograde, girl, you be looking forward to that thing because you be talking about, yeah, gonna get them. Because you understand that retrograde gonna tear up the lives of the people who still in the dark, y'all. The people who are still unaligned, y'all, are the ones who are impacted by retrograde. Not those like us, the chosen, who are aligned, right? When we are aligned, it don't affect us, y'all. It says, look, your hard work is paying off. What did I tell you? Have faith in your dreams because your hard work is paying off, right? That's the new moon in Capricorn, all right? Somebody, you could be a Capricorn, but that is you taking charge of your life. See, one thing about Capricorn energy is this, y'all. They are very grounded people, very grounded. Like my daughter is a Capricorn, y'all, and she is 17, right? Just turned 17 in January. She did gymnastics, y'all, from the age of 4 until 15, and she hurt her back. So she had to stop competing at level 9, y'all. Colleges were already looking at her, but she started getting too tall. Well, now she the damn coach of the team, y'all. And she freaking 17 years old. And now she's coaching their competitive team of the younger girls. My baby is a Capricorn, y'all. She said, I don't give a fuck, right? She's 17. My baby be like, I'm finna go and get it. And I said, go and get it, mommy. All right. Is Chastity on? Y'all, Chastity is a Capricorn. And Virginia, there she go. Hey, Chastity, that's crazy. I didn't know if you was on, but as soon as I started talking about journey, I thought about it. Hey, say that. I love it. Soon as I love it. Y'all God be God. That's all I can say. Because I was like, damn, is Chastity on? And look right at the damn thing. Yeah, y'all, that's that grounded ass energy, y'all. We can't make it up. Like, hey, who you are is who you are, y'all. And my baby be grounded as hell. That girl she get up, she go to school, she leaves school, she go pick up my other baby from elementary school, she drop her off to me, she sit 30 minutes and she go straight to work. And she do that shit Monday through Thursday and she got all A's and B's. I be like, girl, what is wrong with you? Oh, you your mama, baby. I understand. Woo, let's get into the energy, y'all. All right, so somebody, your hard work is paying off. You just had to have faith in your own dreams, right? You had to have faith. All right, what is this energy? All right, let's see. All right, we got adjustments are required. And that's what's taking place in this retrograde, y'all. So with the retrograde that we're in right now, is nothing has gone wrong, right? Because it's the clearing, right, of the calm, right? And so that you're not even in the chaos, right? You're not in it. And so up until about March the 20th, which is going right into what, y'all? The spring equinox, right? So from now until about March the 20th, all you're doing is sitting, y'all, because the universe is making the adjustments. And that's why I say you don't have to do anything, y'all, during this retrograde. Not a damn thing is what I just heard God say. Like, you don't have to do anything, y'all. Adjustments are required, right, for you to get to the next level that this spring equinox is taking you to. But the universe are making the adjustments because the karmics are getting it, y'all, not you. This is not a retrograde of the chosen, child. This is a retrograde of the karmics. And the karmics, girl, they catching hell, y'all. I heard that song again. But it said, they catching hell. They catching hell, y'all. Ooh, hold on, girl. Let me drink my coffee. All right, y'all. They catching hell. All right. So the universe is making some adjustments. Let's get one more Moonology card. All right. So we got girl, what did I tell you? That thing say meditate and contemplate. It's nothing, y'all. When I say it's nothing that we gotta do as the chosen, girl, we ain't gotta do nothing, y'all, but meditate and contemplate. I can't make it up, y'all. I read the energy. The cards read me, right? I read the energy and the cards read me. Meditate and contemplate, y'all. It ain't that we gotta do. I set the title, y'all, for this reading before I pulled a card. Not now card, y'all. The title is something about clearing chaos and calm. Like, that's what I heard when I was in my spiritual bath this morning. Y'all better get y'all asses up and take a bath in the morning, queens. I told y'all. I don't care if you got to get up an hour early. I get up at about 5:45. I make my coffee. I set my spiritual bath. Chastity, you know what I got to take in the tub with me. Don't play, right? And I sit in that damn tub for about an hour. I get out the tub, wake my baby up, lay her clothes at the bottom of her bed, say, get your ass up, get dressed, because mommy got to go live. All right? Set the order in your house, y'all. And your kids will adjust to you. Your kids adjust to your lifestyle. You ain't got to adjust to theirs, all right? That's a message for somebody, right? You ain't got to adjust to your kids' lifestyle. They got to adjust to yours, right? But even if you have to make the adjustments, then you do that. But if I got to get up early, y'all, so that I can have me time, then that's what you got to do. All right, y'all, I got 24 people watching. Can you give the video a like? All right, let's get into the energy. All right, at the bottom of the deck, girl, don't play. What that thing say? Prosperity lies ahead. All right, that's the new moon in Taurus. All right, Taurus could be significant, y'all, but prosperity lies ahead, y'all. I'm talking about retrograde, and we ain't got nothing but what? Good things, y'all. Good things. Have faith in your dreams. Your hard work is paying off. Adjustments are required, but you meditate and contemplate because the universe is making the adjustments, y'all. The universe is making the adjustments. You don't have to do anything. Like, you literally don't have to do one thing, right? You just sit back. As long as you're doing this, y'all, and this is the contingency, is what I'm hearing my guides say, right? This is the contingency, y'all, for you to walk into this new prosperity, right? This prosperity at the bottom of this deck, then you know that adjustments are required. And stop playing. You do know that, right? You know that everything ain't quite where it needs to be, because if not, you would already be there, right? So clearly you know that there is something the fuck going on, right? So like, you like, damn, I know I got some big shit popping, but where is the big shit popping? Like, what is going on, right? That's because you understand that the universe understands and adjustments are required. But you ain't got to do nothing, y'all. You just take the car to the shop, park it. They gonna get you the car back to your house, and you sit there while they do the work. That's God, y'all. Stop playing, right? They done took you back to your house, girl. Why? Because you drive luxury cars. Stop playing. The fuck, right? We don't sit at dealerships and shit, right? Fuck no. Give me a car or take me back to my house. We queens, y'all. Stop playing. Right? You queens. So you were in the chariot of the Most High, and they done took you back to your damn house, and now you just sitting there while the mechanic shop, them people over there, work on your shit. Hello. Beautiful rising. Beautiful rising. Y'all stop playing, right? The universe. The universe is making the adjustments, but you got to meditate and you got to contemplate. All right? What else? What else do we need to know on this beautiful first day of retrograde? All right. What I say, y'all, I don't read the cards, right? The cards read me. What did I just say? Y'all, that thing say loosen your grip. Stop playing. Loosen your grip. You ain't got to do nothing, y'all. Literally, it says whatever it is, y'all, right? You got to let God in, right? You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to numb yourself. You ain't got to drive the steering wheel. You ain't got to do nothing. You got to loosen your grip. So if you have certain coping mechanisms, right, that help you control yourself, right, let that shit go, right? If you feel this dense energy because you feel like you have to control the outcome, please let that shit go, all right? You have to let God in, though, right? That's what meditation and contemplation does, y'all. It allows you to let God in, so now that the universe is controlling the outcome, all you had to do, girl, what that thing, a free fall. I'm seeing I fly. Somebody, you could have gone to I fly, or you live near I fly, because I'm seeing that little tunnel and you just let it go, y'all, and you just be in that little thing. Yeah. Somebody, you got to let it go. All right. You got to loosen your grip and allow the universe, y'all. Allow the universe in. I look, concierge, say that shit. Concierge, because what we doing? Bring my car around. I valet. The fuck is we doing? I'm not walking. What is we doing, y'all? Red bottoms hurt my feet. What we doing? Right? So when you understand who you are, queens, and when I throw that out, y'all, it's not about the materialistic aspect of it. It's you know who you are. I don't give a fuck if them shit came from Payless. And I don't even think Payless is here. So that's telling my age. Because why? I used to wear Payless shoes, bitch. Now I rock Giuseppe's. What is we doing here? Right? So you understand the universe, y'all. And you understand universal law, right? And you are becoming. So you speak it into existence because you already got it. You ain't spoke Payless into existence because you ain't want no damn Payless shoes. Loosen your grip, y'all. Loosen your grip and laugh. Damn. Laugh. Shit. Right? Because guess what? You just not for everyone. Oh, Chastity, somebody hated when I said that shit, y'all. I don't know. Somebody hated it when I said that, child. Because this card say, guess what? You're not for everyone. And when you realize you're not for everyone, you're not afraid to stand out. You're not afraid to pop your shit. Why? Because you earned it, right? Come on, queens. When you get your shit out the mud, I don't care if you done went from the 1-bedroom apartment to the 3. Pop your shit. I don't care if you went from the projects to your first 1-bedroom that was based on your income and not the damn system income. Pop your shit. If you went to cosmetology school and you doing hair, pop your shit, right? Whatever it is, y'all. Because you know you are not where you used to be, please pop your shit. Why? Because you're not for everyone. Hello. I got 30 people watching and 15 likes. Now, like the video or drop off. Right? You're not for everyone. Remember that, queens. right? Being for everyone means that you won't stand out. And who the hell gonna choose you then if you don't stand out, right? Who was the woman, y'all, with the issue? Don't fucking play, right? The woman with the issue wasn't afraid to get the fuck out the crowd, y'all. That's all these are. When you read the Bible, it's just different scenarios of you in this world, y'all. Different scenarios of you. And at the point you needed damn help, you were not afraid to stand out then. So why not stand out now? Don't fucking play. Right? Do not play. So when if you want to go Bible, I will take you Bible. And she didn't give a fuck who was in that crowd when she said, hey, you say if I come over here and I touch this over here, if I come and touch this and I'm gonna be good, oh, let me touch. Right? Let me touch. Right? So I don't care what you believe in, y'all. Whether you believe in Bible, whether you believe in, I don't give a fuck what you believe in. You better believe that your ass need help. And when you needed help, you went out there and got it. And because you got it and other people did not, guess what? You become the chosen. You're not for everyone. So you have to embrace who you are and face your true north. Girl, that thing say face your true north, right? Because wasn't nobody there when your ass was in your south node. What was that? Your shit? Wasn't nobody there, y'all, when you was in your south node. When you was deep in your shit, y'all, wasn't nobody there. And they damn sure wasn't trying to come in the mud and dig you out. Y'all stop playing, right? They were not trying to get their clothes dirty to come in the mud and get you up out of there. So when you was in your south node, they wasn't there. So guess what? In your north node, don't be there because you're not for everyone. All right? You're not for everyone. And when you realize that, guess what? You embrace who you are. And then you face your true north. That's your destiny. All right? We got Harith. Yeah. See, somebody you're longing for home. Ooh, say that shit, girl. That thing say longing for home. Homesick for the stars. And then I heard, from the stars I came and from the stars I will return. Woo! From the stars I came, and to the stars I will return. What is that? That you've been royalty. What you talking about? You've been a king. You've been a queen. All you doing is coming to this earth, y'all, and you remembering who you are. You've been that, y'all. What are you talking about? Right? From the stars you came. Shit me. And to the stars you are returning. Right? See, you got to know what's taking place in your life right now. Right? This ain't no future event is what I just heard my spirit guy say. This shit ain't future. This shit's right now. Right? You are returning to who you are. And all you doing, y'all, from now until March 20th, you meditating and contemplating, child. I'm talking about, y'all, the universe is bringing you the messages. You ain't even looking for them shits, y'all. Like, I was sitting out, y'all know I was supposed to do Wind Down Wednesday last night, right, y'all? I couldn't. Like, I sat on my sofa, y'all, to rest. I think I did one nonprofit tax return. Y'all know I'm a CPA. Stop playing. I did one nonprofit tax return, right? And then I said I got to rest because I got instantly burnt out, y'all. So I sat on the sofa. I turned on one movie. God damn, this movie got all kind of messages in it. So I said, well, damn, let me cut that off. No, it went off. I said, okay, let me just watch a regular show, y'all. It was something on HGTV, child. The damn man on HTV had McKean's name. I said, God damn, what is going on today in the universe, y'all? Will you understand that you ain't even looking for messages, y'all, at this point? You're not looking for messages. The messages coming to you. Y'all laying on my sofa and I'm getting messages about my karmic ass that's getting his shit delivered to him, right? This joker must be losing everything because I'm over here like, what is going on with the messages? Because you ain't got to listen to the messages, y'all. God is delivering them to your doorstep, right? So all you got to do is what? Rest, child. Meditate and contemplate, right? Because the reason you have to see it, though, y'all, is because there's a clearing of the karmic fog. And a lot of us have been living under the fog of old karmic circumstances is what I'm hearing God say, right? It's not that you were still in that karmic stuff, y'all, but you got to understand we've been in this energy like 14 to 31 years, right, of different astrological transits. Okay, find something else or either look in there in that basket right there. Oh, it was jeans on your bed. Oh, okay. So what we got to understand, y'all, is that even though we're not in those circumstances anymore, is coming up because God still wants you to understand. God wants you to see what the hell going on with them, so that God, what God say, vengeance is mine, right? You ain't had to do nothing, but you get to enjoy the outcome. Don't fucking play, right? You get to enjoy the outcome. So a lot of the energy that's coming up, you might see something on Facebook, you might get a message from a friend you went to college with that done told you such and such done did such and such, right? You can get the message directly from God, y'all. But the reason you getting them is because all of that fog of illusion that them damn people had you under, well, the fog has cleared, y'all. See, that's what 2025 was about. That exposing of the snake. The exposing of the snake. And now that year has ended and we've already eclipsed, right? The lunar eclipse, that energy has already been eclipsed out. They can't come back, right? So at the point it's been eclipsed out and they can't come back, then there's exposure. That's the motherfucking magician. Hello. Right? That is the exposure, y'all. So now you're understanding, right, that while you over here minding your business, right, all you got to do is mind your business. Mind your business. Okay? Mind your business. All you got to do is mind your business. And as you do that, y'all, God is revealing to you in real time what's been taking place behind the scenes and what your ass was snatched up out of. Because, y'all, we were snatched up out some stuff, y'all. Like the stuff I've been seeing and the stuff I've been hearing in my channel messages and even the downloads. I'm like, man, y'all, collective. Oh, pop your shit. Right? Because these people had a plan for you, girl. Like, these people was going to use your energy and they was going to build houses off your shit. Girl, these people was finna harvest your energy and they was finna run with your shit for days, y'all. These people was trying to come against your unit so you would never be happy, y'all. These people was trying to come against your mind so that you would never have peace. So all you doing right now, y'all, is you over here chilling, right? Because you over here longing for home. What is that? Because you know what's on the other side of this. You know what's on the other side of this, y'all, and it's exposure. So it says longing for home, homesick for the stars. Child, please say that. All right, what's your next message? All right, what is the next message? Girl, stop playing because you a messenger. Stop playing. What I say? I said, what's the next message, y'all? It's 44 people and it's 7:44 p.m. A.m. Don't play, y'all. God is 7:44 a.m. 44 people. If you listen, the universe is always speaking, y'all. Oh, I get messages all day because I listen. All you got to do is be tapped in, y'all. That's all you got to do. God is the messenger, but so are you. Right? So you got to be able to listen. See, God talks to you all day long, and you do not understand that you're transmuting the energy, y'all. Oh, back to my story. That's why I ended up not going live, y'all, on TikTok. At 5 o'clock, I was drained, y'all. When I say drained, I think I sat down to do one reading for the collective YouTube channel. After that, I felt dizzy, literally dizzy. I said, holy shit. I said, God, am I going live on TikTok tonight? God say, no. I said, why? Girl, that thing say depleted. I said, shit. My energy was at zero, y'all. Like when I say I felt like I had to ran a marathon and I couldn't process no more. No more, y'all. And that was at 5 o'clock. I made dinner for the kids and I laid my ass on the sofa. And let me tell you what you do when you feel that energy, y'all. Let me tell you, this is the key to transmuting the energy without burning more, right? See, most people feel like when you need to transmute energy, you go channel it, you do more readings. Hell no. That's you transmuting the energy, right? You got to be able to replenish the energy, right? So when you feel that way, what I did, y'all, I got in my bed. Chastity, you already know, is what I'm going to say. And then, y'all, I watched on HGTV, Neighborhood Watch. Man, when I tell y'all that shit's so funny, I'm laughing now, y'all. I be telling, that shit so funny, y'all. Neighborhood Watch on HGTV. What is caught on people's cameras, girl, will set your whole life free. And y'all know where I live at. I got bears, y'all. I got deers. So I be catching that shit on my camera. I just ain't never thought, y'all, the bear done drug my damn garbage down the driveway one day, right? Girl, somebody bear done went in the deep freezer and took the chicken out, right? So I live in that kind of neighborhood. Y'all, I say that to say, Man, if you don't replenish yourself, so what does that mean? Don't keep giving to people. Don't answer no more phone calls if you know it's finna expend more energy, right? It's 7:47 a.m. 7 is God, 4 is foundation. You are the foundation, y'all. You are the foundation. So you are processing energy all day, y'all. 44 people watching. All right. Can you like the video though? Because it's only 26 thumbs up with 44 people watching. All right. So when you understand that you are processing energy all day, don't forget about you. Right. So I made my one daughter help my baby daughter with her homework because I wasn't doing no fractions last night. The fuck is we doing? Right. I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing no fractions. And I guess Chat GPT ain't really good at helping people understand fractions. Y'all, I got a real life like y'all, right? That's what I talk about. I have a real life like y'all. And I say, baby, we ain't doing fractions tonight. Go get your sister to help you with your homework. Mommy getting in the bed. I was in the bed at 8:30 laughing at the TV and replenishing my energy. See, somebody, you got that serious energy. You are a messenger. You are a messenger. And it doesn't mean that you talk to people all day. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Right? Some of us, you process the messages for the collective, and maybe you a blogger. Right? You process the messages for the collective, and maybe you make music or you create art. Right? Whatever it is that you do, shit, you don't do nothing but talk to your plants and the animals around you. Right? But you still processing the energy. So you're doing it all day. You are the messenger, y'all. So you are bringing harmony and balance to the collective, right? That's what this energy is you bringing harmony and balance to the collective. And because that's what you're doing, you got to understand, right, that you will absolutely be depleted. All right. So this retrograde energy is really about you meditating and you contemplating because the universe is making the necessary adjustments because your hard work is paying off, y'all. Yeah. This is a message from your star ancestors. Why, y'all? Because you longing for home. I don't fucking make it up. Y'all gonna make me run out my room this morning. Because you longing for home, y'all. See, when you got this longing in your energy and you need God to tell you where the hell going on, what I got going on, I don't know. I don't know what I got going on. I need direction. That is what you longing for home. That is you longing for direction. That is you understanding that you want some type of message from the universe so that you understand the direction. Well, guess what? When you get into that meditation and contemplation, you get it. Why? Because these are your star ancestors. And you longing for what? The stars. Why? Because this damn card say, homesick for the stars, right? From the stars I came, but to the stars I return. What is that? To God. Stop playing. You are God source energy. God is energy. God ain't up in heaven outside of you. God is in the stars and in the universe, right? God is God's source energy. And it's only two things, y'all, that we know God created. What was that? Your ass and the stars. The universe, right? So of course you're going to long to be where you came from, and you came from God, and God is what? Within you. And when you understand that, you'll always have a longing for things that are not aligned with you, whoever you are. Because I ain't saying perfection. That's stupid shit. I'm talking about the longing to feel whole, right? The longing to return to a place of peace, right? The longing to return to something that you know is there, yet you have not obtained, right? Whatever that is, because I don't give a fuck what it is, right? But you have this longing because you understand why. Because you have the hidden secrets of your ancestors. That thing say hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper, right? See, this whole earth walk that we doing right now, right? This whole earth walk, right, that we doing is really for you to require or acquire, right, the lost wisdom. You just getting the information again, y'all. That's why it's called lost wisdom. Why? Because your ass had it when you came out the womb, y'all. You come to this planet with everything that you need. You lose it, right? Because of the things that you have to experience when you get here. So all you doing is what? Remembering. This do in remembrance of me. You always was a queen. You just remember you a queen, right? You was always a king. You just remembering you a king, y'all. So every day that you walk this planet is you remembering who you are. And as you get closer and closer to that remembering, you begin to embody. And as you begin to embody, then my God, you've arrived, goddess, right? You've arrived, king, right? You've arrived, queen. That's all it is, y'all, is you remembering who you are. And at that point, you got to walk it out, though, right? So what is that? You don't let people treat you any kind of way. The fuck? Right? You don't let people treat you any kind of way. You don't stay around relationships and people that are not there for your highest and greatest good. You become the blue flame, y'all. You become the activator of this earth. Right? You become. See, all of this is you becoming. What is that? Michelle Obama? Somebody named Michelle? Somebody from Chicago? Right? You become. All of this is your becoming. And when you become, who are you? Now you're the activator of what? The new earth reality. Why? Because now people looking at you in full activation, motherfucker. Sorry. Y'all know I get crunk in the mornings, y'all. Fully activated, y'all. All of those people that judged you, all of those people that did not try to help you when you was down and out in the mud, all of those people, y'all, who were not there for your highest and greatest good, they got to see you on full throttle, y'all. I heard full throttle. Full throttle activation, y'all. And when you realize that all you do is what? Shine bright. Stop playing. All you do is be that activator, y'all. It says a spontaneous awakening, activation. But guess what we doing, y'all? What did I say? Integration time. What's taking place in this retrograde, y'all, is your integration. And that's why God is saying you just got to meditate and contemplate. See, the karmics who did not do what they were supposed to do, they asses are being exposed and they getting karma. For the collective, the chosen one, you are clearing. You've already done it, y'all. And the chaos, right, is coming to you at the point of your calm. Right? So you in this calm ass energy, y'all, and this calm ass energy is allowing all of the messages from the universe to come to you. And all you doing is sitting back and enjoying the popcorn, child, because this is a blue flame activation and it's taking place spontaneously, y'all. You ain't had to do nothing. And that's why this card says adjustments are required, but the universe is making the adjustments because you ain't had to do nothing, y'all. Not a damn thing is what I just heard. Not a thing, all right? Yes, because this is about your inner earth. I can't make it up. Girl, this is about your inner earth. You within. What did I just say, y'all? God is within. And all you're doing is building the what? New earth reality. And what does that start with? Your inner earth. Stop playing. How you going to impact the world if you raggedy, right? How are you going to impact, influence, elevate, impart, right? Anything in this world until you got it within you. What is that? The divine, your divinity, your God consciousness, your spiritual gifts, your abilities to alchemize the energy around you. It's you, girl. And when you understand that, all you do is what? You cultivate your inner earth. Girl, that thing says you'll survive this. You will survive this, right? New solutions and beginnings. New solutions and beginnings. And that's why it's nothing, right, that you need to do at this time. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot. All right, I'll pull a couple of tarot before I get out of here, y'all, to take my baby to school in a little bit, right? But you got to loosen your grip, y'all. That's what the message is, right? It says loosen your grip, right? Because your star ancestors got this, y'all. Like somebody, your ancestors say, move. Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I heard. Move. Get out the way. Get out. You can move, y'all, because they got this, right? Your ancestors got this, child. And you supposed to be over here creating your new beginning, y'all, whatever that looks like for you. All right, so what is this new beginning? All right, what is this new beginning that the collective is creating? All right, what is this new beginning? All right, we got me, Archangel Michael, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. This is the guardian angel, right? The leader of the archangels, y'all. This is the warrior. God saying this inner earth that you creating is protected. It is whole protected, y'all. So you can build it, right? You can build it. Girl, the gate. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Somebody is like, you ain't want to start building a house. Somebody, you could be a realtor, or you could be in a real estate development, or you could be building a new home, or somebody you want to build a new home. It's like you didn't want to start laying the foundation until they put the gate up, right? Like maybe this is a gated community. Somebody, maybe you live in a gated community and you like, okay, well, I got to make sure it's protected before I start building. Well, guess what? You got the protection, y'all. Don't make me channel this morning, y'all. Y'all gonna make my head hurt. Yeah, like you got it whole protected, y'all. And it's like Archangel Michael had to show up to tell you that shit, your protection is here, bitch. Build this shit, y'all. Why? Because the devil been telling you not to. Don't fucking play. Somebody, you are whole protected. Archangel Michael being clarified by the devil, y'all. You are whole protected. Whatever you build, y'all talking about, that's heavy protection. Why, y'all? Because if you read tarot, the devil isn't good or bad. It amplifies the energy that it comes out with. The devil to Archangel Michael, bitch, your shit so protected, they couldn't blow your shit down. This is not the Three Little Pigs. This is not the Three Little Pigs, y'all. What you got going on is so damn protected that can't nobody stop it, y'all. You got Archangel Michael, y'all. I'm talking about the leader of the angels protecting your vision. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. What is we talking about, y'all? Girl, stop. Oh, my God, y'all. Y'all finna make me run about my room. What is this? Girl, whatever you building, this shit is protected. What is this energy? All right, what is this energy, y'all? Woo, child. Do I need to switch decks? What is this energy? All right, somebody, it's your fifth house, bitch. You building it. Stop playing. You building your fifth house, y'all. What is that? The house of pleasure, creativity, romance, entertainment, self-expression, leisure, and kids, y'all. That is the house of everything that makes you you. And that shit is fully protected, y'all. Fully protected. Your fifth house is fully protected, and everything that you building is protected, y'all. Everything. Everything that brings you pleasure, y'all. The fifth house is the house of pleasure, right? Everything. And it's protected, y'all, by the leader of the archangels. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Protect my shit. Yes, Seven of Cups. All right, so do not be confused is what I'm hearing, y'all. Somebody, you could be, I heard spirit of confusion. All right, spirit of confusion, right? Do not be confused by what you see is what I'm hearing. You about to have multiple choices, but the choices are going to be good choices, right? It's not a choice of indecision. It's not a spirit of confusion is what I'm hearing. Whatever choices you got to make, you're going to be able to make them, and you're going to do so, right, decisively, because this is your creation cycle. Don't play. Because this is your cycle of creation, y'all. That's the flower of life, right? You've planted the seeds for this. It's like you planting strawberries and you don't know that you finna reap strawberries. Like what you thought? You gonna plant strawberries and you gonna grow watermelon? Right? Somebody, you eating strawberries, right? But it's like what you thought you was planting, right? Whatever you planting, y'all, that is what you reap. Right? So you understand, if you planting love, girl, you finna get love, right? If you poured into people's lives financially, then you gonna get a financial blessing, right? If you have been there for people, then you damn well better believe you finna get it back, right? So in whatever way, you have given, you finna get it back. And I'm talking about heavy on the protection. And that's why this is coming out, y'all, with this retrograde energy. See, the things that you about to find out, y'all, about people and the shit they've been doing behind your back, y'all, I'm talking about, I've been channeling for 3 days. The messages I'm gonna start posting today. This stuff that the collective is being exposed to, you gonna look up and you gonna say, damn, God, you was protecting me. Heavy on the protection. Heavy on the protection, y'all. The devil, Archangel Michael, y'all, because these people were trying to destiny swap. They were trying to stop you from speaking your truth. They were trying to stop you from investing in things that were uplifting and building you. Heavy on the protection, y'all. I don't fucking make it up, y'all. What did I say? Heavy on the protection. Don't play, y'all. Y'all don't play. Heavy on the protection. And everything that you building, y'all, I'm talking about it, y'all. And it's what you building. The flower of life. Girl, that thing says symbol of protection. Believed to ward off evil eye and bring good fortune, health, and happiness. Used as an amulet for strength, protection, and positivity. Hamza, y'all, your shit so protected that it's pissing them off, y'all. If you got this much protection around you, then damn, what they been throwing at you, girl? What they been throwing at you, king? Right? What we doing, y'all? When Archangel Michael got to come out with the devil because you planting seeds and that shit protected on both sides is what God just said. That shit is protected on both sides. Y'all, at the bottom of the deck is seed of life. I can't make it up. I'm talking about it, y'all. And Mercury and Gemini and Virgo, communication. Somebody, you finna receive all of the downloads, all of the communication. And it's gonna be good news, abundance to you, and the endings for other people, y'all. That's all I can tell you, right? It's gonna be the seeds that you have planted, but the endings that have had to take place for other people, y'all. Seed of life, flower of life out here twice, protection out here twice, y'all. Everything coming in pairs. Double blessings, y'all. Mercury, right? Mercury in Gemini and Virgo. All right, heavy on the communication, y'all. So somebody, you can expect the communication, y'all. Remember, the moon moved into Gemini yesterday, is moving into Leo today. Heavy on the communication. Yeah, somebody, because you uncovered the code, is what I heard. See, this is about your solar plexus. See, somebody, you took your power back. You took your power back, and when you took your power back, it's like you saw Rubik's Cube. Somebody used to play with a I can't even get it out. A Rubik's Cube. Yeah, you solved that shit, y'all. And it had everything to do with your personal power in your solar plexus. You took your power back, y'all. This has everything to do with your self-confidence and your personal power. And because of that, now you finna get the communication. Why? Because you can handle it, y'all. Let me tell you something. If you had a karmic ass ex, right, and they would have reached out to you before you stabilized your solar plexus, you'd have went back, stop playing, because you wouldn't have had the confidence not to, right? So like the exposure that the universe is taking place now is because you can handle it, and you wouldn't go back, and you don't give a fuck, right? So this is because you have garnered your own confidence that people and things are going to be exposed. Y'all, I can't make it up. This damn card says Flower of Life 2. This is, y'all, a double deck, two decks put together, and every damn card came out is about your flower of life. What you planting? What you planting is all I can say. Damn, what are you planting? Because whatever you planting, girl, that thing is coming. Flower of life, seed of life, another flower of life. Somebody, you broke a pattern, is what I'm hearing. You broke some type of pattern, and now you get how to manifest. Oh, girl, you broke the goddess code. That's what I just heard. Yeah, somebody, you broke the goddess code. Your manifestations are coming in, y'all. I just felt the energy go through my entire body. Yeah, you broke the code. And now everything is coming in. What is the goddess code? Bitch, you learn how to love you. You took everything that you gave to other people and you put it back into you. You just broke the code, y'all. And now every seed that you planted, that shit coming back tenfold. Why? Because I'm a prophetess that happen to read tarot cards. I ain't a reader. I'm a prophetess. When I say it, that shit happens. Don't fucking play. Hello. You broke the code. Now what you get is the 9 of motherfucking pentacles. What I said. What did I say? Independence, financial freedom, y'all. You get the 9 of pentacles. Why? Because you broke the code, y'all. Stop playing. Girl, that thing say abundance, wealth. Why? Because your heart chakra. Stop playing, y'all. Your heart chakra. These, when I say it's flowing this morning, oh, we flowing on YouTube. Oh, we must have broke their energy, y'all. Rita, Chastity, that's what it is. More y'all came over from TikTok, y'all, and we broke the negativity of YouTube. I stopped going live on YouTube, y'all, because motherfuckers negative and crazy as fuck. We finally did it. What, y'all? We broke the fucking code. Don't play, right? I ain't even go live over here, y'all, because of the negativity and shit. But my crew that ride with me on TikTok, they came over here to back your girl up. Now what? Everybody shit's open. Stop playing. When I'm blessed, y'all blessed. Heart chakra. Keep that shit open. Why? Because it's bringing in abundance, y'all, wealth, right? Somebody, you getting attention, right? That thing say financially independent because you just broke the damn code, y'all. Stop playing. You broke the code. All right, let me get ready to get out of here. Oh, and what you get? What you get? Somebody, you know he was coming through. Don't fucking play because my king never disappoints. Hello. Right? Because my king never disappoints. Y'all kings don't disappoint, y'all. I am the leader of the collective. My king don't never disappoint. That motherfucker always come through, y'all. So guess what? So is yours. Why? The lovers and the Neptune and Pisces card, y'all. Somebody you already know. Your subconscious mind is telling you everything that you need to know right now, y'all. It's coming through the dreams, especially for the masculine collective, y'all. The masculine collective, see, the energy has switched, right? So as the feminine collective have calmed your energy, if you on the right wave, you have calmed your energy. If you have calmed your energy, when they say the runner and chaser switch, it ain't that they finna start messaging you and chasing you and shit. It's an energetic shift, which means all of that obsessive energy you had, they got that shit now, y'all. They watching your social media. They looking at your comments and your likes. They stalking your ass on social media, y'all. They stalking you because the energy has switched, y'all. So now they having dreams. Why? Because they have to make a decision. See, the Lover's card, y'all, is still the 3D decision that has to be made in relationships in your life. And the masculine energy is the 3D lead. They feeling the heat, y'all, of the fire horse. They feeling the heat of the fire horse, y'all. Why? Because God breathing down their neck, girl. Because why? If you are the divine feminine who has broken the goddess code, you finna move on, y'all. It's 808. Why? Double abundance. See, at this point of your awakening, goddesses, right? At the 8:08 a.m. point, right? That's abundance. That's manifestation. But it's twofold. Now, if your person don't want to come in and get it with you, you can get it alone, or God will send somebody else in to meet you where you are. So the masculine collective, oh, that horse, that fire horse, oh, it's breathing down their neck. I'm talking about that thing got their foot on their neck, y'all. Yeah. Cause you did this. Y'all, I don't make it up. I'm about to run out my fucking room, y'all. That thing say Psalms 28:7. I was finna say, cause you gave that shit to God. And what behind that, y'all? The twin flame, neon awakening. I told y'all, I don't read cards. Cards read me. I grew up in church, bitch. I'm a prophetess. Stop playing, right? Psalms, y'all. 28:7. What that thing say, girl? The Lord is my strength and my heart trust in him. He helps me. My heart leaps for joy. You gave that shit to God. You say, you know what? I'm finna hold my head up because I ain't got time to be focusing on no goddamn twin flame, no goddamn divine connection. I ain't got time for none of that shit. You held your head up and you said to hell with this shit. And guess what happened? Your person said, the fuck? I'm on the motherfucking journey. Stop playing. Y'all, stop playing. The energy today is beautiful. On the first day of retrograde. Why? Because you the chosen, bitch. This shit don't impact us, y'all. It does not impact us. This is a divine masculine, y'all, who they own the journey and they know exactly who you are, y'all. That thing say twin flame reunion. 1, divine union, submission and control. See, the divine masculine collective are now, I told you, the horse on their neck. This fire horse is on their neck, y'all, and it's about their life purpose, not about no damn relationship. The divine masculine collective feel like it's a relationship. She just want me to lay up with her. She just want me to marry her. She just want babies and shit. Not no queen. Queens don't give a fuck about that shit. No, she don't want none of that shit. This shit is about life purpose, and she knows that together, y'all have a life purpose that will amplify the abundance of both people. Now, she will walk into her abundance regardless, but if the two come together, then it amplifies. That's the only reason she give a fuck. Hello. The only reason the divine feminine, a real queen who has unlocked her goddess code, the only reason we give a fuck is because we know if this motherfucker come together, then what we got is going to be amplified, but I'm going to be good alone. Right? So when you understand that, you awaken your divine masculine energy within you first. Why? Because bitch, you pop your shit. Hello. You pop your shit. And when you pop your shit, it activates your masculine energy within, which is your solar plexus. Hello. Right? Now, guess what they got to do? They got to drop into their feminine chakras. See, this is the problem, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I heard this morning. That's crazy that I'm hearing this right before I got to go. I heard this morning for all my queens. If you stay in that solar or more sacral energy, I should say, with your divine masculine, root and sacral, in their masculine energy, what is that? That shit hot and heavy and y'all fucking all the time. I'm just going to say it, y'all. It's hot and heavy and y'all got that shit popping in the bedroom, right? You down there in their energy. You supposed to be up. And I tell you, y'all, it ain't about fornication. It ain't about none of that. Hell, the king, we get it on. Until the point I said, hey, I got to pull this back a little bit because you ain't doing your motherfucking work, right? See, you only reward them for the work they motherfucking do. What is that? On themselves. If you stay in that damn sacral energy with them and y'all popping it like it's hot down there in the bedroom, then you're not going to require them to raise their energy up to where you are, which should be the crown, the third eye, and the throat. So when your person ain't communicating with you, buy the journal, y'all. Go to my website, purchase the Twin Flame Workshop Journal. Because if you stay your ass down there with them, y'all ain't gonna never come together. And not in a cohesive way. Because y'all in there in that sacral energy where y'all getting it on, but you're not requiring him to rise until his crown, third eye, and throat. What does that look like? He ain't talking. He ain't communicating, right? He ain't healed. The sun behind the fool. Y'all stop playing. See, right now, the Divine Masculine Collective, they are healing, y'all. The sun to the fool. They are doing it, right? As long as you doing it. But if you ain't doing it, they ain't doing it, y'all. Your person is a reflection of you, right? Your person is a reflection of you. It's 8/13, y'all. That's my damn birthday. Stop playing. Somebody, you finna get the Ace of Cups, right? Because your person laying here and they realizing some stuff, y'all. See, somebody understands. Somebody having dreams, y'all, and they understands you where home is. Girl, look at you sipping that damn coffee. You looking like this, y'all. When you do this by yourself, you get a motherfucker over here in the bed talking about, damn, what I'm missing. Golly, where she at? Why she ain't calling? What's going on? And you over here about to win a whole Oscar, bitch, because you acting. Oscar, y'all. You about to win a whole Oscar, y'all, because you acting. You acting, right? But they feel it, y'all, at the depth of who they are, right? So it's not that you all good. You are good, y'all. Like, you are good. You ain't pretending your energy, y'all. They read your energy, not your actions. And I'm going to leave with that. Remember that shit. Why? Ooh, girl, Archangel Raphael is at the bottom. We got to leave it a little bit now. Archangel Raphael, y'all, right? See, this is the angel of healers and healing. And you can't pretend that you healing, y'all. Your person know if you're doing the work because y'all share the same energetic frame. So if you over here talking about, I'm doing the work. No, the fuck you ain't. Why? Because they ain't doing the work. And you know if they doing the work, why? Because you'll see their life change, y'all. I knew my king doing the work because you damn sure know I was doing the work, right? So of course he was doing the work. And how did I know? Because that shit was in his behavior and we never went into separation. Right? We never went into separation. You only go into separation when one ain't doing the work because you concentrating on if he doing his work versus you doing your work. So y'all can miss me with it. Will most go into separation? Hell yeah. Because one concentrating on the other more than your goddamn self. And when you concentrating on yourself, you ain't got time to worry about why he ain't calling, why he ain't texting, why y'all ain't going nowhere. You ain't even got time for it. You just say, oh, I guess he'll get that shit together in time. And guess what? They do. Right? So you don't have to worry about it, y'all. I got to get out of here. All right, got to take my baby to school, y'all. Thank y'all for the morning live. All right, I got a couple of readings coming out on the channel today, y'all, starting at about noon. I think I'm going to actually post about 3 today because I've been channeling a lot. All right, if you need anything, a reading, everything is on my website, y'all, thelady-empath1111.com. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Getting my acceptance speech together as we speak. I'd like to thank the Academy. Say that shit, Chastity, because we be acting, y'all. We do. We know how to do that shit. Y'all, please. We be acting what? Unbothered, y'all. Even if you know that shit, egging the fuck out of you. You know it be annoying you, y'all. But you be what? Unbothered. And you be so unbothered till you get to the root, y'all. And guess what? They can feel that detachment. That detachment hit their ass like this. Whoop. Why? Because that unbothered became real. And now when you was trying to be unbothered, you embrace the unbothered, and now they feel that shit. And that's what the masculine collective is feeling if you've become unbothered. All right, y'all. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath 1111. Thank you guys. To anyone that was new, I didn't get into the comments too much today. All right, but thank you guys so much. I'll be live in the morning, every morning, y'all, at 7:15.